already know. And in the middle of it, your mind may wander and you'll think, good Lord, this is the longest wedding I have been to. That's not a Catholic wedding. Or maybe you will think, where are the chairs? Or I thought there'd be Brazilian food, but I just want to let you know, I have your back. I have bad knees. I'm going to try to keep this to 14 minutes. And then soon enough, we will all be surrounded by men with meat on their swords. Like so many ursine creatures of the Bay Area, Dave and Alessandro's story begins at Lazy Bear. If you don't know what Lazy Bear is, you are probably at the wrong wedding. In fact, I heard the Thompson-Waller wedding is over by the Polo Field North bathroom. The year was 2016. Alessandro was visiting the US from Italy and crossed paths with Dave in lovely, furry Guerneville, California. Dave and Alessandro were on opposite ends of the pool and their eyes met. Alessandro's staring clearly worked like a dad magnet because Dave walked all the way over to the other end of the pool and they started to talk. And by talk, I mean talk in quotes, because this is a classy wedding. By the time the Lazy Bear was over, the two had exchanged numbers on WhatsApp, and so they could stay in touch. Dave and Alessandro met up again a year later at Lazy Bear 2017. Much fun was had, and by fun, I do mean fun in quotes, because this is a classy wedding where we will not be talking about fucking. However, the fucking was obviously pretty good because at this point our hero Dave was crushing on Alessandro. But Alessandro was a little intimidated by how forward Dave was about his feelings. So their deeper connection didn't really start here either. And I think we should all just take a moment to think, wow, has anyone ever thought of Dave Hayes as forward? Like ever? Because, I mean, I don't know, it's just funny. Like subtle, ever? No. Today's international grooms met for the third time in 2018 at Bear Week in Sept, Spain, which is basically the Lazy Bear of Europe. Does anyone see a pattern here? They stayed in a cute apartment with a group of friends. There was dinner, dancing, hand-holding. The words Secht's husband may have been thrown around. And at this point, Dave was really crushing on Alessandro. But Alessandro wasn't in the same frame of mind. He was hung up on someone else, so deeper romance would have to wait yet again. But Spain got us closer, Alessandro told me. It showed that we could be something together and that we could share adventures. Dave and Alessandro met for the fourth time at, oh look, surprise, surprise, Lazy Bear 2019. During this visit, they went on a long motorcycle ride, and Alessandro even came down to San Francisco for a night to spend some quality time with Dave in the city. And by quality time, I mean classy, classy, fucky, fucky. During the 2019 visit, however, true romance still eluded them because this time Dave was in a relationship. But months later, after Dave's relationship ended, Alessandro invited Dave to visit him in Italy. This was supposed to happen in spring of 2020, but as we all know too well, the COVID-19 pandemic had other plans for our vacations. So just to recap, they've known each other for almost 4 years, they're not together yet. First it was his fault, then it was his fault again, then it was his fault, now it's the pandemic's fault. So that's just the recap for anyone joining us late. Italy was hit very hard by COVID very early. We all saw it on the news. The lockdown there was much more severe than any lockdowns in the US. Alessandro, locked down alone in Italy, became very depressed. His routines were all canceled, gyms were closed, he was extremely restricted regarding which days he could even leave the house to go food shopping. He was not in a good place mentally and feeling very alone. But Dave became his saving grace. Dave was messaging Alessandro every day, checking in. As Alessandro explained to me, Dave kept reaching out to me and checking in on me. Here was someone amazing that loved me. And I was having feelings for him too. I felt kind of stupid that I didn't let him in earlier. That's when it all really happened. That's when I realized I was falling in love with him. That's when I realized that this was the moment for us. Dave told me April 2020 is the month we started dating. After April, we started chatting every day. And no exaggeration, every day. Months and months of video chats and messages led our heroes to discover that Italy was offering travel exemptions to long-distance partners. And by fall of 2020, they were planning to get together around the end of the year. And by October, there was talk of engagement and ring sizes. A little out of breath, sorry about that. On December 27, 2020, After some flight cancellation drama that meant rushing to SFO in just a few hours' notice, Dave flew to Italy. When he arrived at the train station in Bologna, he was so nervous. He saw Alessandro first from far away. Dave thought, is he that into me? Dave wondered as he picked up the pace, is this going to be the 10 days, the magical 10 days that I dreamed it would be? Moments later, he was dropping the bag and they were rushing into each other's arms, sharing a passionate kiss. It was really emotional to see him, Dave told me. I loved him way longer than he loved me. But Alessandro felt that love finally and was ready to love and be loved. They held hands walking back to Alessandro's car. They even held hands in the car. So you may wonder, when they got back to Alessandro's apartment, did they fuck like rabbits and heat on Molly? And the answer is no. Alessandro let his old man sleep. Now that is love. I mean, obviously there were 10 days of fucking to follow. I mean, what are you gonna do? There's a pandemic, they're stuck indoors. I mean, there's a lot of fucking, don't get me wrong. But also in the middle of all that, there was a marriage proposal and a ring exchange. During the visit, yeah, luckily your parents don't speak English. That's gonna be, yeah. Whew. During the visit, while stuck indoors, Alessandro cooked healthy meals for his fiancée. And Dave loved everything that Alessandro fed him. I left that awkward pause in there and deliberately. No, but seriously, if any of you know Dave, Dave has the culinary palate of a toddler. In fact, right now, his face, that's the face when he's thinking, I hope they have chicky nuggies at the Brazilian place. And so Alessandro found meal planning to be a challenge. But Dave loved his ragu, his carbonara, his porcini mushroom risotto, his tiramisu. Dave basically loved everything except for that sausage from Sardinia that he threw up, but baby steps for baby palates. No kissing until I tell you to. Of course, all good things come to an end, except for this wedding where we're only halfway through. But Dave returned to the US in January of 2021. He was a very sad panda. Let's give us a sad panda, Dave.
I'm a sad panda.
It was exactly like that. In the 6 months that followed, they would see each other. In the 6 months that followed until they would see each other again, they would video chat every day. Every day. Neither one of us went to bed without saying goodnight, Dave told me. During our glorious break from the pandemic in June and July of this year, Dave went to Italy again, and this time he got to meet Alessandro's family and friends, just as Alessandro was saying goodbye to them, getting ready to move to America. Alessandro, a known procrastinator, was stressed about packing and getting ready for the move, but Dave jumped right in and pitched in and kept Alessandro calm, and together, they got everything done for the move. After a goodbye dinner with friends, where Dave was a hit despite not speaking any Italian, it was off to Sardinia to meet Alessandro's family. Now, I may have forgotten to mention that Alessandro's family had only learned 6 months earlier that Alessandro was gay, let alone getting married to a hot, bearded American biker daddy and moving to America. But Alessandro's family was so happy for him, and they enjoyed meeting Dave so much. I mean, who wouldn't, right? Alessandro's family doesn't speak English, so he and his sister translated for Dave as he met Alessandro's parents, uncle, aunt, niece, cousin, grandmother. Alessandro told Dave, "My parents can really see how much you care for me. My mother loved hearing us speaking English." And I guess they kept referring to Dave as David, and Alessandro kept correcting them, because God forbid anyone called Dave Hayes David, am I right? We all know that. Dave was very touched by Alessandro's family hospitality, and when it was time to say goodbye at the airport, he wrote a note in Italian for Alessandro's parents with the help of an app. The note said, "Thank you so much for your hospitality. Your home is so beautiful, as are both of you. I can see where Alessandro gets his caring personality and charm. Thank you for introducing me to some amazing food. I'm sorry that I don't know your language, but I've told Alessandro I want to make an effort to learn for our next visit. I promise I will treat your son with the love and respect that he deserves. He is amazing, and that is a testament to how you raised him. Again, thank you. Thank you." And with that, Dave stole Alessandro away and took him to America, where they both promptly got COVID and almost gave me COVID, but whatever, they're fine and I'm fine, and we can all move on from that. But I would add that their last stop in Italy was actually in Milan, where they got these snazzy outfits. Gentlemen, turn around and strike a pose. All right, there we go. Right? Don't they look fantastic? All right, we're in the final act, the last third of the ceremony. Page 9 of 12. Thank you for sticking with us. Dave loves that Alessandro is charming. In Dave's words, his smile is only the beginning of his charm. As soon as he smiles, you are drawn into him. When he speaks to you, you feel connected. Dave loves that Alessandro is smart, both nerd smart and street smart, that he takes care of himself and takes care of others. Dave loves that Alessandro is really smoking hot. His body shape, his physique, his hair pattern, his beard is perfection, Dave told me. Every time we video chatted, I just wanted to reach out and rub it. And you can rub it right now, but you can't kiss him yet. Dave loves that Alessandro is always looking out to make sure that he stays healthy. Healthy meals, making sure he exercises. Did you take your medicine? Did you check your blood sugar? Did you remember your insulin? Dave says he feels lucky that he is marrying his own personal trainer. Dave loves your driving. Actually, not true. He described it as terrifying. My bad.
That's true. That's so true.
Oh, it's so true. Alessandro loves that you two are so very compatible and communicate well. You are what he always pictured when he thought of having a relationship. He loves that you are very open, very, very true, and very present. Alessandro loves that Dave is so sexy. He loves Dave's shapes, his fur, his face, his eyes, his mustache, and eyebrows. He loves that Dave is also a very sexual person like himself. Alessandro loves that Dave takes care of Alessandro in a daddish way. When Alessandro was stressed out about the move to the US, Dave jumped right in and helped right out, just like a daddy bear should. Alessandro said that in the past, he was like, Alessandro said that in the past, he felt like he was in a cage. He doesn't want to feel that way ever again. He wants to feel free. And now he feels free to be himself because of Dave. Dave says he looks forward to companionship, travel, adventure as a couple, and looks forward to love and being loved. Alessandro says he hopes that he and Dave will continue to be as happy as they are now. He hopes their love will be as strong in the future as it is today. He believes the secret is not being scared to change as they grow. And I believe Alessandro is right about that. Okay, Dave and Alessandro have prepared some vows for each other. Alessandro, I believe you are going first. I forgot all about you.
Hi, Dave. So I have to admit, it took me some time to realize that you were the one. But after years of your constant affections, loving messages, and plenty of dick pics, here we are. You're all that I ever wanted in a partner. A heart overflowing with love. Your unique silliness that makes you even more handsome. Your kindness, and the fact that we can talk about anything and share all of our experiences. I love your romantic side, and that you can always have some sweet word for me. I'll never forget one of the sweetest things you ever told me. I have a big boner, and it has your name on it. And it's true, I have pictures. The more time we spend together, the more I realize that I can't get enough of having you around me. I come from a city where I always felt I would have been judged, excluded, or worse had I shown my true self. And being with you is allowing me to fully embrace all that I am. I love you with all my heart. And even though I can't guarantee that we always see eye to eye or that we'll never have a fight, I can promise that I'll always be willing to put the effort into seeing things from your point of view, talking things out, and making our time together as amazing as possible. I promise that I'll respect you and that I'll be true to you. That I'll support you and that I'll be there for you, especially when you'll have a hard day at work or when you'll be feeling down. I promise that I'll always have you eat your fruits and vegetables but also some cookies and ice cream. I promise that we have hard, very hard days at the gym, but also lazy one at home, watching TV and cuddling. That I'll massage your arms and other body parts too when you get home after a long bike ride. And that I'll never, ever get tired of hearing you say, I love you, when you rub my hairy belly. You're making me the happiest I've ever been, and I'm proud of becoming Mocci Ace and spend my life with you. I love you so much, Teddy Bear.
That was amazing. Thank you. Dave, are you ready?
Yeah.
Well, it's too bad you have to be ready.
Alessandro, when I first saw you looking at me just over 5 years ago, I had to look behind me and see who you were staring at. I might not have done that, but it kind of feels like I did. And it was like a romantic movie. Our eyes met. We walked down the side of the pool and met together and introduced each other. I was thrilled to be able to exchange numbers with you after enjoying some intimate time with you prior to that. And this is someone I want to know beyond this encounter. Our subsequent connections each year since had me falling for you, but you weren't ready. And we fast forward to April 2020. And who knew at the height of a pandemic, a couple an ocean apart could solidify a connection several years in the making. Alessandro, I've loved you since 2017, and you know that. Deeply. Even though I was in a relationship with somebody else, there was that one night, Friday night at Lazy Bear, and you were with somebody else, and I was with my boyfriend, and I was super jealous and thought, that's who I'm supposed to be with. I've never had such an incredible connection as I do with you, with anybody. I promise to love you and always say it, kiss and hug you no matter where we are, care for you, and provide you anything you need within my means. And even though you torture me at the gym, I know it's for love, to make me a healthy, happy husband for a long time to come. And you sure do make me happy. Alessandro, sei il mio mondo intero, e ti amo con tutto il mio cuore. Would you like to say what I just said?
You're my entire world, and I love you with all my heart.
Wow, I'm glad my part's over because I can't follow this. But now we are going to move on to the rings. That was beautiful, both of you, and we all felt what you felt in that moment. Fred, please hand Dave's ring to Alessandro. And you can go ahead and put on his finger. Dave, do you, Dave, take Alessandro to be your lawful wedded husband, to have and hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Phil, please hand Alessandro's ring to Dave. And go ahead and put it on his finger. The rings are gorgeous, by the way. Do you, Alessandro, take Dave to be your lawful wedded husband, to have and hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish as long as you both shall live?
I do.
By the power vested in me by the city of San Francisco, land of the free and home of the gay, I now introduce Mr. Dave Hayes Mocci and Mr. Alessandro Mocci Hayes. Alessandro, you may kiss your bride. We love you. Congratulations. Mr. Hayes Mocci and Mr. Mocci Hayes. So beautiful.
We're so thrilled you're all here. We are so thrilled everybody's here, and we're going to have a lovely lunch. Meat on a stick.
Meet on swords.
So, if you all just want to go ahead, start heading there, but we just want to get one picture with, yes, Virgil. Oh, I thought Virgil was going to say something. Oh, yeah, absolutely. If
We can have maybe everyone.
Actually,
up
why don't
here.
everybody come out all down here, and we'll all get a nice group picture.
Yeah.
Our photographer get a picture of us. So everybody just come on down. If you want some want to come up here, that would be great.
What?
That was a mistake.
Okay, if I move these.
Yeah. The live is still on, but just
This one's-
point it Yes.
No, I don't mean behind you is fine, but I'm in between. Oh, yeah, fine. Yeah, I'll be here behind you. I just don't want you, I don't want to look like a photo. Yeah, Alessandro.
All right, so I'm gonna have some of you kind of breathe in really tight.
John.
Yes, I'll be right there.
My phone to the side too, my stand to the side, so it doesn't stay. Just move it there because he's staying in the middle there to take the picture.
Oh, right. Oh.
Yes, exactly.
Go ahead, and I'll move this to where it's on.
Yeah, perfect.
There we go.
All right, everybody squeeze
Very
in.
good. And gentlemen in the back, can't see you, so if we could step forward. I know maybe over here too, over here. And you're in the light, so it's gonna hurt. And I know it's a little, have more people over here, so if I could have a couple people bounce about over here, that would be good. Maybe some of the people, there we go. And then maybe you guys step down.
Stage left.
There we go. And efficient, if you could do tiptoes. as much as you can.
Something not tall enough is really inadequate.
No, we can move down a little bit. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, I mean, I think my feet are too big. I don't think I can get any higher.
There you go, perfect. Awesome. And I'm gonna actually have you in the back actually jump on the other side of Dave. There we go, I can see you perfectly. Perfect. You were in the, your sun's hitting you. I apologize it's taking long. I want to make sure that the light, if we could figure out, maybe switch faces, or actually, maybe have you switch on this side of, there we go. Perfect, thanks for that. There we go. Perfect. Awesome, thanks for the teamwork. Perfect, all right. Very good. All right, on count of three, I'm going to take a few shots. I'm going to do a test shot just to see how it looks. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Perfect. All right. Good. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Good. And then what I'd like to say is on the count of three, I want you to say, congratulations, Dave and Alessandro. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, Dave and Alessandro. Perfect. Awesome.
You gotta get the live mic out of my hand. Oh, good job, everybody. Good job.
We need one more picture of you.
Dave, I'm not sure. I thought you were
Gonna run.
Like flittering from crying and trying to hold that aside. It's so queer. It's so queer.
Good to see you.
When I actually boiled down what
Oh my God, yes.
My Little Red Riding Hood.
I was gonna say.
Some trails now.
This gave you a chance to hone your shot. Here's coming back.
Water on the weekdays.
That's true.
Last night I had Mountain Dew watermelon. Mountain Dew.
Want to share it? It's not available. Yeah, you're fine.
He logged into his Facebook on my phone so he could do the Facebook Live. So it's up to save it, copy my phone.
Like Joel Cola.
Oh, Joel killed me.